Set in 1986, Grand Theft Auto Vice City follows mobster Tommy Vercetti's rise to power after being released from prison and becoming caught up in an ambush drug deal. While seeking out those responsible, he gradually builds up a criminal empire by seizing power from other criminal organizations in the city.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're really doing this again?
Oh shit, Dizzy the Gamer Jit. Hey buddy, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, pal. And you got a lot of jingle balls reviewing another GTA game from my favorite, the classic PS2 era.
Yeah, I know, but hear me out on this one. I do think Grand Theft Auto Vice City is definitely better than Grand Theft Auto 3. And hey, if you want, you can chime in if need be.
Oh, you know it, J-Chip.
As stated before, Grand Theft Auto Vice City is a vast improvement over its predecessor in almost every way. Almost. Starting with the first major positive I have is that Tommy Vercetti is a great main character. Unlike Claude from GTA 3, Tommy can talk, and as soon as I heard him speak, I already knew he was going to be a memorable character. His attitude and ways of thinking were just interesting to me, and I wanted to see him accomplish his goals throughout the game. What makes Tommy interesting is that he's not perfect. He's got a temper and a bit of a superiority complex, but all these things just makes Tommy that much more interesting. Not to mention Tommy is voiced by the late great Ray Liotta. Speaking of the voice acting, the entire cast put on a really good performance. Another big positive is just how vibrant Vice City is. The 80s aesthetic fits nicely, and the world just feels familiar. Every time I started the game, it felt like I knew the place, and I never really felt lost when I'm going to certain destinations to start up a mission. The atmosphere is what truly makes Vice City feel alive, and while some may say that the game aged poorly with how blocky the characters are, I'd say it makes up for how well done the environments are. I would say that the vehicles held up graphically, and overall, I do think this is a good looking game. Now, you can't talk about Grand Theft Auto Vice City without bringing up its amazing soundtrack. The entire soundtrack is fucking amazing. Now, personally, I am a V-Rock fan because I just think that station has the most bangers, but a lot of the stations in this game have some amazing music. If you're a big fan of pop, it's got you covered. If you're a big fan of new wave, it's got you covered. Rap, there's even some Hispanic music that sounded pretty cool, but for me personally, it's V-Rock or it's nothing. Difficulty-wise, this game ranges from pretty easy to pretty frustrating. Now, I know a lot of people will bring up the RC helicopter mission, but to be honest with you, that mission was not that bad. In fact, I would go as far as to say that was one of the easiest levels in the entire game. For me personally, the hardest mission in this game would have to be the Hillary race. Oh my god, that was frustrating. He's in like a really fast car while you're in some piece of shit like Sentinel, and it was awful. That being said, I felt like there was a ton of variety in these missions. I never felt bored wanting to go to one, and I never felt that they were just reusing the same mission over and over again. Usually every mission has something unique about it, and I like that a lot. Unfortunately, I do have to bring up one negative I have with this game, and it would be the controls. While controlling Tommy and driving the cars are pretty fine for the most part, aiming was a big issue, especially when you're using a sniper rifle. I always felt that the aiming was just a bit too stiff, and whenever there was a sniper mission, I would usually struggle, and it has to do with the controls. Another negative I have with the controls is driving a boat. For whatever reason, the boats in this game just feel super stiff, and I didn't like it at all. Driving the cars are pretty fine, and driving the motorcycles and the mopeds are pretty fine for the most part, but I always try to avoid motorcycles in this game just because you want to go so fast, and the slightest hit will send Tommy flying, and I don't know, it just wasn't worth it. So I'd rather go in like a car or anything like that. The preferred car I would go to is a Cheetah. That was a pretty good car. Overall, Grand Theft Auto Vice City is an amazing game, and I highly recommend you check it out. There's plenty of ways to play this game. For me, I prefer the PS2 version, but you can play the Xbox versions or PC. There is the HD remaster that came out a while back. I'm not sure how those are since I've never played them, and from what I've heard, they're not that great. So maybe stick with the original, or just emulate it and make it look better. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Hey Dizzy, what did you think of Vice City?
Hold up. Are you doing this because of the new GTA 6 Vice City game coming out? Because I am just about so excited for that game. I mean, I cannot wait till that game comes out. I wish I had a time machine just so I could go into the future as I'm playing the last mission and beating it live on stream. I just can't wait. But back to Vice City. I remember when this was the new Grand Theft Auto game coming out. From the dirt bikes and motorcycles, to the blood splatter right on screen, to chainsaws, all different type of weapons. It was just the best game to come out right after GTA 3. And I loved it. The 80s music, you can't deny it. To me, 10 out of 10. Best game ever made. And you can't deny all the scenes from the old school gangster movies out there. It was full of them. I even think the game was modeled after Scarface. So come on, J-Chip. 10 out of 10. No bullshit. No cap.
I absolutely agree, and I cannot wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. It's going to be an amazing game. And Dizzy, thank you for being a part of the channel. It really means a lot to me. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas, buddy.
Wait a minute. For frying eggs? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. My CIB copy of Rule of Rose. Now I remember why I wanted to show up. You fucking owe me for my sealed Rule of Rose game. You bastard.
Ow, my hand.
This is what you're drinking? What the hell is this? Egg, milk, DNA. What the hell is this? Alright, guys. Once again, J-Chip's hand is fucked. But I'll finish this video for him. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Hope you all have a Happy New Year's. And also big thanks to Warpbait, Ash the Man, and Maisma Senpai for supporting him on Patreon. YouTube Mafia for life! I damn sure know what J-Chip doesn't want this year for Christmas. Hand-me-downs?